Welcome to Epiphanies. I'm Pastor John Paulson. With me today is Kaycee Coleman. Kaycee, who first introduced you to Jesus?
I don't really remember a specific time as to when somebody necessarily introduced me to Jesus. I just grew up in a family where everybody believes in Jesus, and we came to church every Sunday. Thinking back, I remember Gladys Fagerhog. She was our music teacher, and Doris Bergeline, I know, was our confirmation teacher, I believe. I mean, they definitely brought him into my life, but I'd say, my parents just teaching me about him in general would be where my belief in Jesus began.
In what other ways have you seen Jesus show up in your life?
Oh gosh, I mean, I've seen him show up in many ways. Not only throughout, if I have lost a loved one in my life, you see Jesus in others when they're comforting you or bringing you food. I mean, how people can pull together and be there for somebody. I've seen it in watching other people go through hard times, how they're surrounded by Jesus, by the love that they receive from whether it's our community or their friends or anything. I see him in my life. It's just crazy how if I'm going through a tough time and I'm feeling alone, I might make a new friendship with somebody who, let's say, just moved here. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just feel like that's him working his way into my life, and helping me. I see him in my children. I always say my children kind of save me in many ways because they're so innocent and their love for you is so unconditional. It makes you love yourself that much more, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Kaycee, I'm aware that you struggle with anxiety. Can you tell me about that?
I'm not really sure if a lot of people know just how badly I struggle with anxiety on a daily basis. Every day of my life, honestly, is kind of a struggle. I wouldn't get through it without having Jesus in my life. I know that for certain. I feel like anxiety is kind of a hidden thing. Like if somebody has a physical ailment, we're trying to help them and take care of them and be there for them. If somebody is struggling in their mind, it's a little more hidden. People don't know really how you're feeling. That's why I always say, never judge someone until you know all circumstances, because you just never know what someone is battling in their life. I struggle from anxiety, and then I struggle from guilt because I have anxiety. When I was having my Bible studies, actually, I'll never forget, one gal was like, "You have anxiety? How could you have anxiety? You have everything." And I'm like, I know I do, but it's the battle of the mind. I mean, there's a book called that, and it's so hard, and I go through that on a daily basis. Anxiety, guilt. But I have friends and I have my family who remind me that Jesus is always here for me. If I can pray to him and just ask him to be with me over and over and over again, over all the thoughts that are going through my head, slowly I start to kind of feel the anxiety fade away.
You sang a song in our Christmas video special called "Mary, Did You Know?" It's a song asking Jesus' mother if she knows all that her infant son is and is going to be. Why is that song special to you, and what was it like to sing it with your sister and your infant niece playing the part, I hope I'm not revealing anything, of Mary and the baby Jesus?
Well, yeah, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs, mainly because of the words in the song. It just shows how powerful Jesus is, all the things that he could accomplish, and wondering if his mother knew just how miraculous his son, or her son, excuse me, was going to be. I wrote down like just a couple of the words that just truly touched me in that song, like, did you know he would come to make you new, or that he could walk on water, that he could calm a storm with his hands, that the blind will see? I mean, those are just amazing words, amazing things that he can do for us, Makes me feel good because it's just crazy how powerful he is, And it meant a lot to have Daisha and Moxie there. Kind of brought you the feeling of maybe how they felt back in the day. And being able to have Dad play with me. And
You look pretty proud to be in that scene with
yeah,
you too.
yes, exactly.
Thank you, Kaycee. This has been Epiphanies, Jesus revealed in our lives. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.